Hello everyone and welcome back to more Going Local here with Porto, and today we have got the Europa League semi-final against Chelsea. It's going to be tough, but then we beat Barcelona last time, so it should be hopefully quite good. And since last time, absolutely nothing has happened. There have been no more games, nothing has happened of any real note at all. And of course, if you didn't watch until the end of last episode, well, I mean, what are you doing? It was an emotional rollercoaster, as the title suggested. Make sure you go and watch it because it was pretty good. But yeah, if you didn't, then you may not know that we are champions of Portugal already. We, despite the results of the games that we played last time, became champions thanks to the help of Benfica as they lost to Académica to hand us the title while we were not playing, which is great because it means that we don't have to worry about that today. We've got 2 more league games, but they don't mean anything at all. We can just relax and focus on the remaining cup competitions, and today of course it's the Europa League. So let's get straight into it. Chelsea up first of all. They are our opponents. It's away from home first, the away leg first. It's going to be tough, but you know, we beat Barcelona, so I genuinely think we can now win this competition. The team is not looking 100% perfect. We do have a couple of minor injuries, but they're just going to play anyway because it's such a huge game. Costa is in goal, Dagba, Braithwaite, and not Lilu. He was in because of the suspension to Sanchez. Sanchez can come straight back in his place, so he did do a decent job. Sanchez comes in. Midfield is Borja and Castrovilli and Ferreira. Now, unfortunately, these 2 boys both have very minor injuries, but luckily their morale has not taken a huge hit. So yeah, that's fine. They should both be absolutely fine. Ortling and Depay, of course, on the wings. Depay is against his former club. He joined Chelsea from Lyon back in season 1, which is a transfer that we made when we were in charge of Chelsea in the Chelsea Save this year. But yeah, it did pretty well for them, fair to say. And then just joined Porto for 39 million and has done even better. His numbers last season with the AI were pretty good. His numbers this season, insane. 16 goals, 17 assists in the league alone. He's got 25 assists in total, 24 goals in total in all competitions. He's really good. And then up front will be Alexander Sorlov, who has, again, he's moved clear of our other strikers. He's not massively prolific, but Boadu is injured, obviously, and is also really bad. And Okereke, not great. So yeah, Sorlov gets the nod. So let's go into it. Going to Stamford Bridge. Of course, we may well, move to Stamford Bridge at some point in the future in the save. We have to go to England. And I'd love to manage Chelsea again. That'd be great. But we'll see what's available. Hopefully, we'll see what's available this summer, because hopefully we will wrap up the Taça de Portugal. But if we can win the Europa League as well, that would be really good too. So yeah, there's their team. And some interesting names. They've got Onana in goal. Reece James is still there. So is Mason Mount. Ethan Ampadu is still there as well. Tammy Abraham is there as well, which is probably not going to happen in real life. But they've got Dwight McNeil. They've got Erling Haaland. That's all great. I think some regens in midfield, but they definitely have a regen in defence. Scott McKellar, you may recall, we did sign in our final season at Celtic. So he is a regen we've previously managed, and he's already made his way to Chelsea. So that's how good he was. Anyway, I'm going to say I expect nothing but a win, which is probably maybe a bit asking too much. But we're on a high. We've won the league. We've beaten Barcelona to get here. So let's go for it. Right, there's their team. Yeah, the left back's a regen. McKellar obviously a regen. No one else is. They're all pretty youthful players though. But we're ready for it. We are absolutely ready for it. Right, if we can get an away goal in this one, that would obviously be good. We didn't do it against Barcelona. It didn't matter. So just keep the scoreline quite low if it's a defeat, and that'll be fine as Ampadu goes close. Onana plays a goal kick long. It's been knocked on. We haven't really been involved so far. Haaland is, well, he's really good, isn't he? So he's probably going to score. Drags it across the face of goal. We managed to scramble it away. Chelsea's still coming though. Pino puts it in. Again, good clearance from Leite. Heavily involved, but we're just giving the ball straight back to them. We haven't had any sort of foothold in the game ourselves. It's been all defence so far. Haaland's there. Haaland scores. It was a despairing save from Costa. Just the 38 goals for Erling Haaland. So yeah, that's a quality striker who be nice to manage in the future. You never know. That's just really easy, isn't it? Well, we conceded earlier against Barcelona, and then they just sort of did nothing really for the rest of the game. So hopefully similar kind of things here. They just take the foot off the gas. Maybe we can get a chance to nick a goal back. You never know. Right, finally, we got a bit of action looking for us. Depay, former Chelsea man, plays it back to Borja. And yeah, this does look, it's actually going to be a chance for us, maybe. Sorlov, just don't give it away. He's nearly giving it away to Mount. Orsolini whips it towards the goalkeeper. I guess that was a shot. It wasn't very good. Orsolini is apparently injured, which is concerning. I don't know what's actually wrong with him. I've not seen any notification. We'll have to check that out in a minute. But again, we got the ball back. And can we actually work a chance? Orsolini struggling with his injury, but he's managed to find a teammate, which is good. He's not affecting his eyes. Borja with an utterly dreadful pass, one of the worst passes ever, and it's actually a highlight for them. But luckily, Costa makes a save. Right, it's a tight hamstring for Orsolini. I'm not bothered about that. Corner comes in for Chelsea. It doesn't go on target. Absolutely shocking pass from Borja, by the way. One of the worst passes in the history of football. We've got a free kick though. Depay whips it in. It's cleared away by Wrench. And we do not score. We're giving it away and Haaland's in. He's found Dwight McNeil. Dwight McNeil for 2. Dwight McNeil makes it 2. And this is... Well, look, we'll always have the win against Barcelona. We'll always have that. We've not been very good today. Dreadful passing. It really is. Shocking from all involved. McNeil scores. Yeah, we still got time. You never know. If we can get a goal back, 2-1, that's not too bad, but some really bad performances so far. Right, I think I'm gonna chuck the water bottle actually, because I'm far from pleased. And look, they're actually motivated apart from Sorlov. So, I think it's justified. It's been such an embarrassment of a performance. Right, we'll go attacking. I'm not going to go very attacking. That seems a bit foolish, but also some changes need to be made. Orsolini is struggling. There's no point leaving him on. We'll bring on Jota, Sorlov as well. I mean, really everyone apart from the goalkeeper and one of the centre-backs is having a bad game, really, or at least an average game. Free kick from Depay. If we can get a goal back, we've got a chance. We obviously would rather hit the woodwork instead. Well, it's been a very poor performance, but I think it is ultimately just a case of we've just been outclassed by superior opposition. Chelsea 2, Porto 0. No away goals disappointing, but it's not awful. But we're going to need to be on our best performances at the Estadio de Dragao. I'm going to say I'm not happy with the performance, because I'm not going to try and praise me in any way, because it wasn't good enough. And this is, we've shown we could have won this because we beat Barcelona. Tottenham 2-0 up against Valencia in their one. So yeah, we've definitely got the hardest draw possible. Right, we just played Firenze. It was a 3-0 win. Good warm-up and recovery for the game against Chelsea. We didn't get the trophy afterwards. I'm assuming we'll get that on the final game of the season at home. And that'll be coming up at some point. But yeah, Benfica dropped some points again. So we're 10 points clear at the moment with one game to go. It doesn't matter. We've already won. And obviously we're not too bothered because we obviously lost last time, so we won't be having another unbeaten season. Right, Chelsea, second leg time. We've got our work cut out. Let's put it that way. 2-0 down. But we are at home now. We've got a chance. Team is the same. Everyone is fit this time. We're ready to go. We need to score. We need to score 2 goals to force extra time. 3 goals, we win, as long as we don't concede. So yeah, I'd definitely rather be in Chelsea's position, but I'm going to say I expect you to come back as finalists. It's maybe asking too much, but what we pulled against Barcelona was pretty impressive, so you never know. Well, it's not a great start. Nothing has happened. We've had 1 shot on target, apparently. We've stayed on balance the entire time against Barcelona, and we managed to score 4 goals. So I don't want to sort of go too attacking too early, because I'm pretty sure Chelsea will score against us, and as soon as they get an away goal, that's pretty much it. But Castrovelli, that's our best effort so far. We're half an hour in now. Yes, got to be careful we don't get hit on any sort of counter. Sanchez with a clearing header. It's not a very good clearing header, and Chelsea can now attack. And when they've got Erling Haaland up front, that just means goals, really, doesn't it? James looks to put a ball in, goes short to Mason Mount, whips it in, and Dwight McNeil makes it 1-0. It's the away goal. We're going for it. We're going to just go very attacking from here on out, because we need 4 goals, really. It's not even really about it. We need 4 goals. We score 3. they go through on away goals. We got to score the goals. We did it against Barcelona. We can do it here, right? It's not going to happen, is it? I'm not going to change the formation or anything because that never works. But Depay puts it in for Brass. He's cleared it back. It's been cleared back to him. Can he take it on himself? He can. It's a very weak effort. And well, if we're gonna win this, we're gonna have to start scoring quickly. Corner for Chelsea, and it's all over, isn't it? We need 5 goals, and we've got just over one half. I did, of course, back in the Chelsea save earlier on this year, did concede 5 goals to Lazio. And ended up getting knocked out of the Champions League. Or maybe it was only 4. But anyway, either way, it's going to be difficult, especially if we're 3-0 down. I mean, obviously, very attacking is a very bad idea, but at this point, we haven't got an option. We need to score 5 goals. We need to score 5 goals. It's pretty much insurmountable. If we can get one from before half time, though, we've got a chance. We've got the ball. Depay looking to counter, and it's just been easily dispossessed. So, yep, they are really good. And they are going to be in the Europa League final as Haaland makes it 3-0. This is 40th of the season. In this position, what do you do? What do you do? We're 5-0 down. They've got 3 away goals. We need to score 6 goals in one half. Do we go and try and find a magic tactic at half time? Maybe? Or do we just take everyone important off just to protect them? Clearly very attacking is a bad idea. That was absolutely terrible. Please stop that. We'll go down to regular attacking, I guess. But then we're not going to score any goals, are we? We'll be more expressive. Honestly, at this point, there is no point. Because there's no way we're going to come back and score 6 goals, is there? It's impossible. Especially if we've wasted the first 17 minutes anyway. I'll be happy if we could just get 1 goal, to be honest. We're not even going to get that. We're going to concede even more. Haaland flicks it on. There's no one there, which is a slight respite in this demolition job. They've scored more here than they did in London. Obviously we've gone for it more, and that was clearly a mistake. But it's going to be 3 straight Europa League semi-final defeats, which, that's fun, isn't it? That's really good. Really enjoying that one. One day, hopefully, we'll be in charge of a team that can actually win it, but not this year. Or at least, I think we definitely could win it, as we do get a goal. We have managed to get a goal. Fantastic. Ricardo Orsolini gets a goal back. He's gone to get the ball. I don't know what he's hoping to achieve. We need 5 more goals in just over half an hour. I don't think we're going to do it. I think we absolutely could have won the Europa League this year. Unfortunately, we've been drawn against Chelsea, so that's kind of ruined it. We had the similar thing last year. We were drawn against Spurs. The year before, we were drawn against Bayern Munich. If all of these teams that shouldn't really be in the Europa League weren't here, then maybe we would have won. It's still possible. It's still possible. Until that whistle goes, we've got a chance. It's a poor header from Chelsea. Borgia's racing through. If we can grab another, you never know. Orsolini is heavily involved. He's shot straight at Onana, and it's still 5-1. I want a shout that says we need to score more goals. We need to score 5 goals, or we're out. That's not one of the shouts. That isn't one. Depay across to Sorlov. It could be another. It's not. It's just gone back to Onana. It's the move. I don't even know how it broke down. It was just inexplicable, really. Another goal for Chelsea would kill the game. The game's already dead. It's already gone. And Pedro scores to sort of just completely seal it, I suppose. Can we score 7 goals within the next 25 minutes? Probably not. I think obviously this shows a lack of ambition, but I'm going to take Depay and Orsolini off because obviously we've got the cup final coming off. Castrovelli as well. I'm taking off our 3 best players, but I don't want any injuries before the cup final. Orsolini's in again. It's a save from Onana, so yeah, he's coming off. Well, look, it's the taking part that counts. That's all that matters. We're still going. You have to give us credit for trying. We are still going. Sanchez. Can he put a cross in to actually find a teammate? He can. He does. Sorlov. He scored. We're back in it. It's 6-2. We've got 15 minutes left. We need to score 6 goals. Well, hang on, no, my maths is terrible. I don't know what I'm doing. We need to score 5 goals. 5 goals, then we go through. It's possible. It is very possible. In the sense that anything is possible. We just wasted 5 minutes, so I don't think it's gonna happen, is it? Demanding some more. Do we go very attacking? That'll just make everything worse. To be honest, I think if I could have forfeited at half time, I probably would have done, because there's not really much point. We, at 2-0 after the first leg, we had a chance. Depending on what we were going to do today, how we were going to turn up, and we didn't really turn up that much. So it's been pretty brutal, to say the least. Jota flicks it back in. Can we get another? We can. Diaz has scored. It's 6-3. Is it still on? Is it? I mean, if it was just this game, it would definitely be on. We could definitely get an equaliser. But the problem is, there was the first leg too. Going to demand some more again. I don't think we've got any more to give, really. Into injury time, it's not going to happen. I mean, it's been a great performance today. The XG, by the way, hang on. We'll see it when the whistle goes. Jota with the corner in, looking for Brass. He's not found him. We've got our XG is amazing. Theirs is terrible, and yet they've scored 4 goals. How does that work? But can we get an equaliser just for this game? Vitinha, no, that would have been nice. I felt we deserve that. We don't deserve to win the tie. We absolutely don't deserve to win the tie. But it would have been nice to sort of get a bit of pride, and we're just throwing away the pride because Haaland scored again. A shocking piece of defending. He's got a hat-trick, and we made it. It would have been moderately respectable, but not anymore. Right, thank God the whistle's gone. There we go. Right, yeah. 3.66 versus 1.07, and they win 5-3. Explain that one. We did try, but it wasn't to be. We'll have other chances. Once we get into the top 5 leagues, it'll be easier to win the Europa League with someone, I think. Hopefully. Maybe. We'll see. But yeah, it's semi-final heartbreak once again. And this one wasn't even close. At least against Spurs and Bayern Munich, we were in the game. This one, nah, we were never in the contest. Disappointing, it's fair to say. We have basically doubled the total number of defeats we've had as Porto manager in the last 2 episodes, which is really irritating. I mean, yeah, 4 defeats. Previously, we only had the defeat to Atletico Madrid and the defeat to Roma. That was it. So yeah, we have doubled it. Very annoying. But anyway, that is at the end of our Europa League campaign. It was certainly something. And that is the end of the episode as well. We will be back next time for, I'll show you the end of the Boa Vista game, as that will presumably come with the trophy celebrations. We'll see us lift the Premier League trophy. That would be nice. But of course, the main focus is on the final of the Taça de Portugal against Martimo. We need to win. We have to win. And then Portugal will be complete. But anyway, that is going to be that for today. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you leave a like. Make sure you subscribe. And I will see you next time, where hopefully Portugal will be done.